Hello guys, welcome back. A little bit of lag, but spinning it up early did help a bit. See, not nearly as bad as normal. And today I think we're going to be doing an overview while I talk of this. I purchased a Red Dragon 690 mouse because I got it on sale for the holidays. And I do gotta say, having somebody with big hands, like I have a large span, like it's let me grab a tape measure for you real quick during the loading segments. So my hand from the base of my palm to the tip of my finger is about 7 3/4 inches, so a large hand by comparison, and this mouse almost feels big on me.
I thought all dwarves had beards. Where's yours?
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride and my gold-plated noble cast pin.
I thought maybe it fell onto your chest.
Oh, the broody elf tells a joke.
That was a good one.
I don't brood.
Friend, if your brooding were any more impressive, women would swoon as you passed. They'd have broody babies in your honor.
You're a very odd dwarf.
And you thought I was joking about the pin.
I gotta love Eric. Anyway, yeah, the forward fire button is a little difficult to reach with the thumb, but not really. I think what most people adapting to this are not used to is most people with large hands don't get the full palm feel on things, and we end up clawing mouse. Because it just doesn't work with our hands very well, or we end up tucking pinkies or whatever like that. This one, it's like I want to tuck the pinky, but I can't. And I'm gonna have to recode that because that's supposed to be forward. But, I wonder if it'll let me set up a secondary key combination. So we have player controls, move forward. Okay. Ah, that one's not key bound yet. Okay, well that works. Let's unhighlight that, cancel. Let's just R. Alright, back. Now I should be able to, oh man, yes. Now I can move one-handed. That is so nice. I greatly anticipated that. If I could just stop shaking my leg now, so that way you guys would actually get a good picture. But yes, it's the first mouse where I'm getting a full hand feel for it, with the curvature in the mouse being like, I think like 5.5 or 5.9 inches or something. It might be 4.9. I'm not entirely sure, but I know it does feel extremely large to me by comparison. And I really like it. My wrist hasn't started cramping up or anything.
No further, human.
I can move it around without having to claw it.
These passages.
It's like my hand rests on it.
Ambushes are usually quieter, Kunari.
I did not intend to ambush. I expected to warn a caravan, but you are not helpless. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
And I should trust you?
I have no history of betraying your people, only my own. I did not like my role, so I left the queue. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Tal Vashoth to warn their victims. You are no victim, so now I will leave.
If they have offended you so much, help me go after them.
But I am worse. They don't want to raise their swords for coin, so they murder and steal. They cling to the honor they held under the Qun. My sword means nothing. I will sell it and myself as mercenary. Kunare would say I am worse.
Do I really have to convince you to do the right thing?
I have already done more than was demanded, by my own choice. You have my word of caution, human. Heed it or do not.
The more they talk, the less I understand.
I'm not sure where he came from. Like, where would I have been standing? Like, over here by a corpse? I'd have to come in from, like, right here. And we roll around the corner, and he's just standing there yelling at us? That looks right, yeah. That's gonna take some adjusting. I can see why people like multiple mouse click buttons. This is actually much smoother, and I barely know how to control this. Ah, I clicked on the wrong guy. That's why I wish the attack button worked, because I wouldn't be clicking on no guy. I'd just be like, auto attack. But we'll just have to go into Red Dragon software and change it. I did get the Pro version, the white. It cost me a little over 20 bucks on Amazon, I think, to have it shipped to me. Very nice, very nice. I do gotta say, the buttons click very easy, and even though it's a little difficult to reach the forward button on the thumb, it is actually, how do I say, the button click is light, so it's not like it's difficult to click, it's just difficult to reach. That's good. And again, I think that's because some people are used to claw and not the full palm. Man, there's a lot of these over here. Fenris, you got this. It's like you're doing no damage to him. He died? Man, I wish I could chuck spears. That's some bullshit. Can't I do that? Where's the other one that's killing Meryl? Leave my wife alone.
Want me to take a look at that?
Actually, I do, dwarf. This is like the only reason you are here.
See his pie.
I want to know how you died. My man has a health, and he died. Hit that headwear. Open. Oh, right here. Got it. Yeah, then we just, fireball. Yeah, we won. That was... I have become a CC mage. I do the crowd control. Is the mass stun? What the? Alright, well, I can't help it if rocks just appear. I don't even think those are in the original version, if you play the 360. I think I would have remembered rock texture like that, so out of place. Nobody? It literally took me like 4 fireballs to get this far. Alright. We fight you here. Would it? Maybe you should use a health potion, Federus. Jesus, dude. I thought you were like good at this game. You were like my favorite for so long. Oh, it's a Cerebos. That's not good. The Cerebos will total your team if you are not careful. Why am I stuck? Fight.
Killed a lot. But that dwarf is waiting at the compound.
Yeah, we'll take the quick exit, I think. Oh, never hurts to check. It's a little money for our Deep Roads expedition. I do gotta say, movement is mastered on the joysticks though. Like, your ability to transfer any angle in any direction you want, like that's gotta be the reason they use them for like drone tech and not whatever I am using. Alright, let's finish Black Powder Promise real quick and then we can do the other one. Soldier, we'll probably end Act 1 in this episode, or at least head to the Deep Roads, which there is certain caveats of
Let
who
me
you
pass.
should, what you
I have
should know
business
for
with the
who you
dwarf
should bring.
Javaris and your Arishok.
The short mouth, yes. Enter if you must, Basra.
If you hear a Canary say the words "enter if you must," that's a pretty good idea that you should not enter. Hey buddy, you ready to pay me?
Ah, my right hand arrives. Summon your Arishok. The bargain is done.
There is
About
no
time
bargain.
you showed. I've been here for hours.
I like his clothes.
Ari Shokost, Maras Shokra, Anan Isamkyun.
Look hewn from an elf? The madness of this place.
Tell me that helped.
We shall see.
Yes, well, that said, I'm here to report that your hated Talvishoth were felled, one and all, right? Yes, they were. So,
I really
ready
like
to
this
open
mouse, dude.
negotiations
I've never
for
had
the
a
explosive
full-handed
powder,
mouse
as we
before.
agreed.
Woof.
No.
He's not getting it. Make your chatty elf say something.
Any insight that would help?
Kunari, do not abandon a debt. I humbly request clarification from the Arishok.
I have a growing lack of disgust for you. The dwarf imagined the deal for the Gatlock. He invented a task to prove his worth when he has none.
Then we have wrongly inserted ourselves in your affairs. Would you have us kill this dwarf?
Wait, what now?
If you face Talvishoth, he is not worthy of dying to you. as he was not worthy of dying to them. But you keep good company. Let him live, and leave.
You may want to take this opportunity to go.
But he has to sell. It's a product. People want it.
There is no profit in empowering those not of the Qun. The means of creating the Gatlock is ours alone. It shall be dispensed only to our enemies, in the traditional manner.
You are a frustrating people. And you're fired. Sodding bunch of oxmen and dog lords. A whole lot breathing smoke. Pah.
Okay,
You will leave
Javaris.
as well, human.
I'll remember that.
There's no more coin for you here.
I'm gonna remember those words, Jarvis. I really fucking will, bro. Story games and RPGs at their finest. Fenris, why are you broken? Where is... Oh, I see your potion. What happened to my bag? Use. Thanks. Can I wear that? Oh, I have stuff on that's probably better. Immunity to knock back enemies, drop more coin. Wow, that is a good ring, though. Okay, Fenris, I found you something, buddy. Now you're geared. Can you stop dying on me? Right, so you need one more. So, the way this works in these games is these drop based off of your inventory amount. So if you have a lot, they won't drop. If you have a little, they will drop. So feel free to use them at your every desire. The less you have, the more will drop. Down to like 3, I think. I think 3 is where it starts to lower the rate a little bit, 3 or 4. And then at 8 or 9, you're probably not going to acquire many at all, and I think the cap's 12. Yeah, so shepherding wolves is all that's left, and we haven't acquired Isabella, which actually worries me. I wonder if I missed that or something. I'm not sure what quest is the trigger for that. I kind of wanted to hear
I will
that.
take great pleasure in rooting out this nest of blood mages. It will not be the first.
Got it, Fenris. Probably shouldn't have Fenris and Meryl in the same party. Probably shouldn't have Fenris and me in the same party. Fenris in league with the Blood Mage. That's like Geralt in league with a vampire. You like that joke? I think it's Geralt actually was friends with a vampire. The Veil. It would be so nice. This is almost like our world without the magic. thinking, Cap. We are thinking. Ow. Well, buddy just landmined me. Oh, hey, look. Alright, well, I was gonna get the loot first, but deal with the floating guy later.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
I don't think
Where is
that's
Karen?
what this is.
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
These mages always fall to the first demon's promise.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Go ahead. Try to give me to your demons.
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world.
It did,
Demons
yes.
were their allies, held in
They
check
were,
by
yes.
power and knowledge.
They were not.
With a wave of the hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a
were not.
lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
No, don't worry, you're gonna need to, because Fenris is Jesus Christ, bro. I'm just gonna leave him over there to deal with that. Oh, looks like he dealt with that. You know, I would probably also fall to a Desire Demon in real life. Like, you showed up half naked, purple with horns, and you were like, fuck me. I'd be like, yep. Yep. I don't make great choices when it comes to women. Alright, well now we're on the same... Grimoire of the Apprentice. I think that goes to her. Hello? Oh, there it is. Hi, Karen. Did you die, though?
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that. The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Meryl, you know something about this. Is he possessed?
I don't know. It's clean. There's no scent of demons in his blood.
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
You want to talk about
So Karen
unrealistic
awaits our
body
word.
standards in video games? Did you just see how Karen looked with his shirt off? Like, that is steroids. Either steroids or a solid 25 years of good food and working out. Like, this is the weight of the average human right here, like 160 pounds. Like this. And then you have, like, look at the dude wielding the greatsword, no arms. That's normal, right? And then you get dudes with, like, massive arms that are like, oh, like, let's talk unrealistic body standards, alright? You literally have to use drugs to get to the male body standard in video games. You don't have to do that for women. Oh, go Gallows. I mean, you could. They did feed women meth in the 30s to keep them skinny. They meaning the government.
I've got some good news And
It's
some
still
bad news.
legally prescribed today, actually.
What is it? Good news. Karen is safe. Bad news. Half of your recruits may have been possessed by demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Not all mages are like that.
True, not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Yet also true.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
I admit that does reduce their bargaining position, but there must be some middle ground.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps mages need better education as to why the Chantry functions as it does. Perhaps they would not go against the will of Andraste herself. I will look into it. For now,
Thank you,
Karen,
Colin.
unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He is not to blame. But tell that to the victims if it turns out that our suspicions are correct.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position, or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
I believe that.
We conducted tests on Karen. He's not possessed. He can stay in the Order.
I hesitate to ask what methods you used that you are so certain.
Blood magic.
Still, you have done much for us by stopping these blood mages. I will heed your request.
Thanks.
A wise choice.
If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Good. I'll hold you to those words, douchebag. Oh, hey, Merilite, how did Fenris not like that? What, because I didn't kick him out of the Order? Man, fuck Fenris. That's a nice little sword. Hey, but what are you swinging on? So here's the thing. His sword is actually still better. Yeah, we're selling those. I don't really need that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Gloves of the Unknowable Unknown. See, if this was 10 and 10, it would actually be worth something, but it's not. So instead of the last game where you were working with maybe 100 stamina, 200 stamina, you're working with like 300-400. So like, and I mean maybe 100 stamina in the first game, because like even your health was not that high. You had maybe 100 something health. Now I have like 400 health. So to keep it at lower numbers than in the first game, that's something I think they flopped this game on. That's something I think should have come back in the next one, and they didn't implement it. And I think that's how a lot of us that were fans of the series could tell that the series was falling, because they chose not to listen to any of us going into Inquisition. And so like when we said, hey, we want blood magic back, they were like, no, but there's reasons for that. Like, not really. Blood magic really isn't that busted. That's nice. I like that. Alright, we may have to do a strength build and just like stack attack speed at some point. Woof. Alright. Turning Grimoire of the Apprentice, and then we're on to Shepherding Wolves. I think we're going to expand these episodes, make them closer to like 40-45 minutes. 30 minutes just doesn't feel like I'm accomplishing enough. like, yeah, it's great if you're segmenting this out as like a walkthrough 100%, but we're not doing that. Like, I'm skipping loot, which I never do. I normally collect coins like I'm a coin collector. Yeah, that. What do you need?
Check your purse. I think you lost something.
Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the Carter's coffers. Thank you. They must be stopped.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. The Carter, you say? Yeah, daylight? I got you. I got you, don't worry about it. So we may not actually enter the deep roads in this episode. I was hoping to be able to. But I still have to collect Isabella and I think Sebastian.
No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it? Don't say I didn't warn you.
Sounds good. Just release my little wolf of throwing. Yeah, he's dead.
I am not cleaning this up.
Don't worry, I kept it relatively, you know.
Shove off, you.
Alright. Mother's just trying to save a whore and she's like, ah,
Those
fuck
charlatans
off.
won't be bothering anyone
Got it.
again.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
See, not everybody's like Aveline. Some guards are cool. I don't need anything from you guys, right? You're not dropping me like Fenris's. Yeah. The Trinkets Emporium. Yeah, you're not doing anything for me. Alright, well the Hangman is this way. Let's go see if we can contract with Isabella yet, or if I'm locked out, which is fine. I don't really need to do the 4 side quests associated with her, but oh, I think we are gonna get the opportunity. Yeah.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing.
This is Isabella. Not I'm gonna pull a Barv.
Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
We'll talk in a sec, Varric.
My. And here I thought the only men in this place were besotted fools who couldn't hoist the mainsail.
When you talk about hoisting the mainsail, what do you really mean?
What else could it mean? It requires strength, knowledge of rigging, and a small measure of sobriety.
I know my way
Well, I
around
might
rigging
lack that
just
last
fine.
one.
And I'm good with my hands.
Oh my. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. but I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds, what do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurers.
Part of me believes Varric is the actual one in charge of this entire town. Or at least the liaison for the Merchants Guild that represents this city. So if shepherding wolves is going to give us 7 gold, it's not something I normally agree with doing, but we will.
Someone will usually pay for their removal, though.
Yeah, he's just telling me there are people I can kill. I don't see him spawning in, so we're just gonna go talk to Isabella. And this game, or this quest, has a chance to glitch out, so we are going to save it first.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
God, she's so
like
bad,
this.
but I bet she smells like
That's right up
fish.
there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
That. Anyway, hand on the keyboard again. Hey there. Ah, stop. I'll take that.
Send them slugs to finish me off. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
2 things to do. Alright. Well, I'll follow you, because I don't want to break your quest. Again. It does quite make it interesting. You know, I've never handed her over to the airship. I might do that. I always find him unreasonable. Fireball to the head. Yeah, alright, Isabella. Your way. Let's go. I still gotta speak to Fenris, I think, too. Man, we got a lot to do. I should have just stuck with 45-minute episodes at the beginning. Dun-dun-dun.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo.
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Ooh.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castile won't be happy to hear that.
I didn't know we were
promise you.
killing slavers.
Your threats end here.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd play fair either. Completely honest with you. Let me just start up on this guy real quick, and we'll hit him with this real quick, and then we'll hit him with that. Everybody should be able to rip him apart relatively easily. Hang on. Stop it. Alright, well we gotta upgrade that. These archers got some stuff on them. You'll be fine, Derek. Be quiet. I really like you, Derek, but I can't get up the stairs right now.
Should have done that a long time ago. Bastion won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
You stood up to Castillon before. You can do it again. Don't give him what he wants.
I stood up to him once. Look where that got me. You know what they say about good intentions? Don't have them. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you.
Yeah,
And
I
I
can think
have
of
a room at
couple
the
things.
Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Alright, let's get you your stuff. So, scroll over to you. You can hang on to that for me. The Pearl. Lady's Choice. That's nice. 9% damage resistance in combination with 12% magic resistance. Somebody is decking Isabella out. Alright. 38, 25. So, as useful as blood magic is in this game, I think your points really could be better spent on, like, elemental magics and stuff. Like I said, I'm only level 10 and I can't spec into here right now because we have to go over to here and go from physical force to 6 to 12 and stun chance. So, like, that just is what it is. We'll auto-level you. And you. Yeah, okay. Give me some loot. Some loot. A little bit of loot. Alright, we're gonna head back to Gamlen's, and I think we'll take on Shepherding Wolves here later on. Actually, while we're over here, let's just tag over to Fenris's place real quick and have that conversation with him. This will be a long episode, but I think they're all going to be long from this point forward. Oh. Well, I found the other people that were keeping me from completing that. Alright, it's a good thing I can target people at least.
I'll deal with this!
I mean, that's kind of accurate though. If I hit you with this staff in real life, and even if you're wearing the metal armor, the hammer that comes down on the staff probably takes you out. Like, and your ability to get back up when you're knocked down in full armor is non-existent. Like, dude's done. He's getting pummeled on the ground to death. Fenris's mansion. I like how you can hear the dog barking in the background. Hey, buddy.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
Oh, I am not gay.
Nothing like a bit of fear with your wine.
That's what Denarius used to say.
You fuck, you could offer me some before you throw it against the wall.
It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You could have offered me a glass first, you know.
See?
There's more, if you're really interested.
Perish the thought. How else would you redecorate the walls?
I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I have no home left to return to.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
Even if I wanted to, Kirkwall is my home now.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the Hunters.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Ansar would find me a man so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
You sound like you're about to ask for a loan.
Well, this mansion does require some upkeep. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Poor guy. Alright, what do we have left? Check Gamlen's house real quick. Yeah, I got some trash on me. Alright, Anders, Isabella. Okay. Well, in the next one we'll be talking to Anders, Isabella, raiding a bandit camp, and then moving to the Darkspawn. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.